How's it going, guys? Anyways, here today to show you all my gun tricks and adjustment tricks that I do. I don't know if they're tricks, they're just proper ways to set them up. Anyways, first of all, you need to have a 25-foot hose in your booth, and everything's got to be set up HVLP. I use a 9mm hose, it's the biggest one you can get. It comes from SATA, and it gives you the most volume of air, which requires breaking up a liquid, hence clear. This is a Techno Pro Light. They've sent it to me, personalized it for me. Very nice of them. It's a very decent gun for your money. Comes with a bunch of stuff. This is a black edition. Pretty good. I found a T20 cap versus the T35 cap. Works better. It also comes with a T10 cap. The T20 is the best with a 1.3mm setup, and if you're painting BMWs or normal cars every day, good value for your money. A lot of people love it. I don't understand why, but it's because there's no real adjustments. It is what it is. It's fan wide open, it's kind of fluid all the way open, and you're good to go. You're going to get a decent finish with this gun. One of my personal favorites is the SATA 3000. This one actually has a unique tip. It's a demo tip and a demo needle. It's a little bit different than store-bought. They sent it to me from Ferrari. This is what they use. A little more precision, a little more hardened. Anyways, it's one of my favorite guns. But it also, I use a 1.2mm in this. Everybody uses a 1.3mm or 1.4mm. With that, you're going to get too much texture, too much thickness, and it just doesn't look right. The way to make clear look good with this gun is a few things. Again, number one important is an HVLP fitting. More volume of air going through the gun. 1.2mm, you're going to have more control. I squeeze the trigger all the way, open the fan or the fluid all the way, and I dial it in. Let's see. I dial it in until I feel pressure on the needle or the trigger, and I'd actually move it in about 1/4 of an inch. Then I lock it. The fan adjustment, everybody kind of, I don't know, this is why they don't like these guns. It's probably because they have the fan wide open. They think they're going to get a better fan pattern, more even. That's not the case with this thing. Here's the factory fan wide open right there. I actually turn it in quite a bit. I use this line as a guide. That line to that line tightens in the fan ever so slightly, but it concentrates the clear more where you want it to go. You can get a very decent job with this. I use it on a ton of Ferraris, and it reproduces their finish quite well. SATA 4000, well, this is to me the best gun you can actually buy. It's so precision, it's very light, well made. Instead of a 1.2 with this gun I've tried, it actually needs a 1.3 for it to be to work the best. The fan on this is no adjustment. It's wide open, that's it. The fluid, again, open it all the way, pull your trigger, turn it in until it just moves the trigger a little bit. Lock it in. This gun you can actually spray a car at 18 to 19 pounds pressure, 5 to 6 inches away from a panel. You're going to get a real nice finish with this thing. My favorite ultimate gun is an LPH 400. Sorry, SATA. The LPH 400, it's an awesome tool. It's made in Japan. I have a tip that actually comes from Malaysia. It has a crown tip which double atomizes the clear. They patent the idea so nobody else can do it. This gun comes with a chrome cap. They recommend it for clear. I don't know why. I think it's because it's more easy to use and foolproof. But if you're into tweaking clear and getting the most out of it, you need to throw that cap away and switch it with an orange one. This is called an LVX cap. This gun I use a 1.4 millimeter setup. Seems to be the best. 1.3 is a little too small, a little too tight. Now this gun has some real funky setups. I don't know why, but when you turn the fan all the way open on this gun, it's ridiculous. You're almost going to get like a double pattern going on. So with this gun, the fan adjustment, sorry, I turn it in about 3 turns. It narrows it in to about like that. You can get very tight with the car. And again with the fluid, all the way open. And I turn it in until I feel pressure on the trigger. Right a bit like that. So it's about 1/8 of an inch in. This is a good gun. I use it on almost every Ferrari I do in my videos. Lamborghini has a different finish again. It's virtually flawless. So every time I have to do a Lamborghini, which I am not allowed to video and upload, sorry, but when I do paint a Lamborghini in the shop, it's even more tighter and smoother than Ferrari or Lexus. It's actually flawless. It's been sanded and re-cleared, so it's a very hard finish to reproduce. With that, I pull out this animal. This is an LVB cap. Now the difference between the orange and the purple, this one will have 2 atomizing orifices. This one actually has 3. Another 4 here. This one has 4 also. But the big difference with this is in the orifice things here. This one has 2. This one is 3. So when you slip this cap on this gun, it becomes the ultimate clear tool. I use the same type of setup. I usually choke the clear in a little bit more with this. With this cap, I'm able to get very tight into a panel, sometimes 4 to 3 inches. What it does is it breaks up the clear so much that it's actually creating a very fine mist, lands on the car, and it's very fine, so you're not going to get that orange peel look, which is what we all don't want. So to me, this is the best. There's no better. I've tried them all. I've tried Supernovas. They're decent, but this one is the best with the purple setup. The orange setup, I use it all the time. It all depends on the car you want to reproduce the finish of. So here we have Ferrari, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Lamborghini. Anyways, that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching.